Hey, what is going on, guys? Thank you so much for joining me today on this 19th day month of metal. The band I'm talking about is Metallica. Now, don't get me wrong, they're not on day 19 because I'm doing it in order of preference or favorite bands. I'm just doing this shit randomly. Metallica was definitely one of my favorites. They're still one of my favorites. They're an incredible band, incredible music. There were some albums I didn't care for as much as others, just like everyone else, but I'm not one of those haters that just completely turns away from a band because of, they may not like the musical direction of certain albums. But anyhow, it was definitely those early albums that made me a huge fan. I was about 11, 12 when I first heard them. That's when Kill 'Em All came out. That was an incredible album. Favorite songs on there, Seek and Destroy, The Four Horsemen, and Whiplash. Overall, that's my third favorite album. Incredible album. And it also had the song Hit the Lights, another favorite. And that inspired a story in here, Twisted Reunion. The story's called Hit the Lights, about this little kid who's scared of the dark and needs his lights on. So it has nothing to do with the actual song, but that song title is what sparked the short story. So thank you guys for that. The next album, Ride the Lightning. That's my second favorite album. Incredible album. Favorite songs on there: For Whom the Bell Tolls, Ride the Lightning, Fade to Black, Creeping Death. Just I could listen to that whole album over and over and over. Love it. Same with Master of Puppets. Master of Puppets is my favorite album. Came out in '86. Battery, Damage Incorporated, Master of Puppets, Welcome Home Sanitarium, Disposable Heroes would be my top 5 picks on that one. But again, that's an album I like listening to start to finish, and I'll still put that in. Injustice for All, that came out when I was, I think, a sophomore or junior, and that's when I was a real hater. I was just so upset that, and it's ridiculous looking back on it now, but I was just so upset that they were no longer my band. Like, I was a metal guy, so I liked metal, I liked Metallica, and then all of a sudden everyone in the fucking school is singing One, and I remember one guy in school like writing down the lyrics to One on the board in class, and everyone just thought Metallica was so cool, and which is awesome. Like, that's great for them. I was just a little asshole at the time, and so I was not liking that. I didn't want to share my band. But Blackened, I like Blackened on that one. One is an awesome song, awesome video, and Dyers Eve would be my favorites off of that one. Metallica, the 1991 album, the Black Album. Again, I was kind of a hater, but it was a good album. I was definitely going to see them on every tour. The Unforgiven, probably my top song on that, Nothing Else Matters, and Holier Than Thou. Now, the next two albums, not so much a fan. In fact, I don't think I've ever listened to them all in their entirety. I had the disc, so that's Load and Reload. Today I went through the songs. I was like, okay, which songs are my favorite? Which ones do I like the best on there? I came away with King Nothing, Until It Sleeps, and the Outlaw Torn. On Reload, it's Unforgiven II and The Memory Remains. Those, I love all the Unforgiven songs. Those are awesome. But both of those albums, they're probably good albums, but just not for me. On Garage Incorporated, So What, Last Caress, Green Hell, Die My Darling, and Am I Evil would be my top picks off of that. The S&M, I really enjoyed that album. Not going to do any favorites on it, but I just, super cool that they played with the orchestra. And again, the brand new one that they just put out, super powerful, awesome to watch, good music. So I think that's cool, blending the two. Saint Anger, again, I wasn't a huge fan. Saint Anger, I like that song a lot, and Frantic I kind of like. The rest of the album just didn't hit me didn't work for me. Death Magnetic, a little bit better. The Day That Never Comes, Unforgiven 3, My Apocalypse. But again, I just wasn't listening to much Metallica. Or I would stick with the old stuff. Like, there are only so many songs you can hear in a day, so why not listen to the ones that are really, really fucking good to you. Hardwired to Self-Destruct, I like that one better than probably the last 4 before. Spit Out the Bone, Hardwired, and Atlas Rise. So, I don't know. When I was going to do this video, I was like, man, it's just going to sound like I'm a hater, but no, I think Metallica is just amazing. Like there's no denying just how incredible they are. I saw them at the Rose Bowl on the last tour with my buddy, and it was an awesome show. Like, we had nosebleed seats, but they just put on such a good performance. Now, I love their music, but definitely the first three albums are my top three albums, probably always will be, and that's just how it is. Alright guys, gonna make this a short one. I got a lot of work to do. Tomorrow I'll be talking a little bit about Kill Switch Engage. Alright, stay metal, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Later.